Hey, it's me, GV, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Let's Play The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Special Edition. In the last episode, we journeyed to the bottom of Falbathars, where we found the final Kagrumez Resonance Gem. We now have all three that we can get outside of Kagrumez. Two more remain in Kagrumez, which we shall see. The first thing that we're going to do, though, is we are going to wait 24 hours and then head back to Ravenrock to see if Rallis has sent yet another courier to tell us that we can excavate even more of Kolbjorn Barrow, because we really want to get to the bottom. We really do. Both literally and figuratively. We want to get to the bottom of what's going on down there, but also we want to physically get to the bottom because that's where all of our rewards lie, of course. So, that's another hour, or another day, I should say. Let's head back to Ravenrock, because as someone said in the comments, I think multiple people said this, you have to travel to a normal town. You have to travel to a big town in order for the courier to activate. He won't just find us on the road. I don't think so, anyways. And there we go. Hey, buddy.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. Another letter from Rallis. He's starting to scare me a little. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
He's now just starting to scare you? Well, let's take a look at this letter and see how scary he actually is. There we have a letter from Rallis Sedaris number 3. I hope you're not angry, but I may need some more resources. Come around when you have time. I'm a little angry. This better all pay off. And if it does pay off, I won't be so angry. I have quite a lot of capital to spend on magical gains, so we shall see. Now, where is Kolbjorn? There it is. Let's go ahead and activate this quest. Unearthed. Return to Kolbjorn Barrow. This might be the last one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we had one more round of waiting for a courier left. I guess we shall see, won't we? There's a new face here, though.
Oh, I was hoping I wouldn't see you quite so soon.
It looks like at least some of the miners survived this time.
Yes, well, the mercenaries did their jobs. Worth every centime. Of course, they might disagree. The dead ones, anyway. Gods, what a disaster. I feel like we've done this before. But that just means we're getting good at it. You go make the Draugr dead again, and I'll keep the rest of these N-Wars from running off.
Don't use the N-word. That's highly offensive. Clear the Draugr from Kolbjorn Barrow. Yeah, we've never done that before. We have a new journal of Rallis Sedaris. Most likely, you can see, have there been battlements put up here? I don't remember since the last time we've been to Kolbjorn, but it feels like a lot of this stuff is new. Yeah, all these tents must be new. Either way, I think this one is particularly new, this journal. Let's search this chest real quick and take that 8 gold. Hell, we've paid Rallis how much at this point? In fact, how much gold do we have right now? 92,000. We've still made a profit somehow, it feels like. Either way, the Journal of Rallis Sedaris, Volume 22. Let's see how long this one is. Not long at all. The Journal of Rallis Sedaris, Volume 22. If it weren't for the comfort brought by my invisible friend, I would have fled this place long ago. I wish I had realized earlier that it was not a group, but a master who contains multitudes. He's guided me into a true understanding of the Barrow, and I greatly desire to meet with him. My insight into this place is now so intuitive, so fundamental, that I almost feel as if I built it myself. I explained to the workers how to use the tile set, but they seem too afraid or uncoordinated to properly step on each tile quickly enough. No problems. Nothing that the master cannot solve. We will be able to converse properly soon enough. Quite a lot of foreboding there, eh, Rallis? What do you have? Still have that Hoarfrost. I will get that from you, Rallis, I assure you. Alright, back into Kolbjorn. Clear the Draugr from Kolbjorn Barrow, though it's not giving me a quest marker, interestingly enough. It's not like we don't know where to go. Let's head deep inside. So yeah, we have to remember to keep traveling back to Ravenrock to see if there is a courier, but yeah, I do feel like there is one more, and I hear some right off the bat. Did we re-equip everything? Looks like we did. Great. Okay, yeah, we're going to continue to work on our one-handed. It doesn't matter if these guys are base Draugr. They will still serve the purpose of adding inch by inch to our one-handed bar. That sounds extremely dirty. No thanks. It's nice to know that we still deal about 0 damage. Let's not get killed. I think Soul Tear does in fact, I think we found that out last time, that we will absorb the soul of the Stronger Deathlord. It will fill our black star. So let's just whittle him down a bit. Deals quite a bit of damage. Okay, that should do the trick. Soul captured, wonderful. Mirax Sword is out of charge at the moment. Let's go ahead and change that up all the way down. Boom. Still no enchanting increase. Then again, we have quite a bit of enchanting. Okay, so we have to pay attention to when we get to the part that we've already been to. Because that is where our new items are going to be. That's where we grabbed the ring. And let's see, we came down from this way. And there's a door over here with an expert lock. We definitely want to get behind it just in case part of Azadal's set lies behind these 2 doors. I don't think it will. But we shall see. Come on now! It's practically horizontal. There we go. Okay, a poisonous cloaked spider. No thank you. And an albino spider. And another albino spider. As well as potion of ultimate healing. Some soul gems. A chest. Which is trapped. I'm going to jump my way out of this. It's great that it made the sound far before the spikes actually came out. Okay, we pulled those little things there. Ow. Okay, that didn't deal too much damage to us. Another Deathlord, huh? Okay, this is going to take far too long. Let's go ahead and get the boys out. Thorn! Spike! And also a trap that I somehow set off perfectly. Wow, that did the trick. Oh, this guy had a hone sword. Good for him. Okay, let's move further on. Yeah, we don't have a quest marker, and this is activated. So we just have to find where we left off, which was somewhere around here. Let's go ahead and pull this chain. That's going to close that door over there. Let's pull it again. Pretty sure we pulled this one at this point then. Yep, so let's head back through this way. We have another door and another pull chain. And another dude thinking that I'm not going to realize he's there. Not going to happen, buddy. Okay, and an iron door that leads further down. Okay, what does this pull chain do? What did that even do? Did that close a door over here? I am not sure. Let's just pull it again just in case. Nice job, Thorn. It sounds like it's doing something over here, but I'm not sure what. Regardless, we'll continue on. Yeah, we have to look for every little nook and cranny for our rewards. But so far, unless we take a look at our map... Oh, look at that. Is that a passageway right there? Is that something that we missed? We'll see if we don't have every little bit of Azadal's armor. Continuing on, for now. There are all the pressure plates that he referred to earlier. If you want to step on them, buddy, you'll set yourself on fire, or maybe not. Huh, they don't seem to be doing anything at my touch either. Okay, this is the scourgiest of all Draugr scourges. He's taking 1,000,000 points of damage. But he will still fall. Gotcha! Thank you for your soul. Thank you for your contribution. And who do we have up here? Restless Draugr. I don't think you'll have the damage, my friend. More importantly, I don't think you'll have the health. Okay, we have 1,000,000 Draugr Deathlord spawning, so while that happens, let's do some exploration. We can continue on through there, but not just yet. I'll take those arrows and that gold. Thank you very much. What do we have over here? Kolbjorn Guard. Some gold. And not much else. Okay, boys, how you doing? One more Draugr Deathlord. 2 Draugr Deathlords. I was about to say. Okay. All right, I'll give you guys some help here. This is pretty tough. Do we have a full chain for this one? I'm not sure, but we may have to activate these little things in order. They are glowing with a faint tinge of blue there. Down goes the Deathlord. and speak to Rallis. But of course, we're not going to do that just yet. We have some rewards to find. So is this about just not stepping on the same thing twice? Although they're going to mess it up, aren't they? I'm not sure if we can do this puzzle just yet, so let's go over here to the right. And no doubt find some sort of reward, hopefully. See that pull chain. Okay, that's going to make a shortcut back to the main chamber. Was that the thing that we missed? Looks like it was. We should be able to get a reward out of this, so I need to get Thorn and Spike away from here because I'm not sure if they're actually going to mess this up if they step on this. And I would imagine, yeah, we just need to step on it once. So let's just try that. Maybe we can't step off of it. That's the other thing. Are they still glowing? I can't really see. Looks like it. Yep, that did the trick. See, there we go. Look how stupid that is. Look how stupid easy that puzzle is. Gosh. They could have just had like a rune tablet somewhere that showed you the correct path to take. Why? I've already gone through this rant a million times. But anyways, what do we have here? Azadal's Ring of Arcana, or Arcana, whichever way you want to pronounce it. So we're still missing the core armor, I think. The helmet, the cuirass, and the gauntlets, right? We only have one thing, I think. Let's take a look, shall we? Yeah, we have the boots, and we have 2 rings. I feel like we've definitely missed out on... you know what? Maybe not. We shall see. But either way, Azadal's Ring of Arcana, or Arcana, allows you to cast the spells Ignite and Freeze. Right, but we already have Ignite, or is that a new thing? I remember doing this the last time. Oh, we have Incinerate. Okay, this is interesting. Okay, I remember playing a non-mage character, equipping that, and I don't think I was even able to cast it because he was a non-mage. So let's compare this to Incinerate, a blast of fire that does 90 points of damage. Targets on fire take extra damage. And if we go in and equip the Ring of Arcana, Ignite and Freeze are added into our magic, probably in Destruction. There's Ignite. A blast of flame that sets the target on fire, doing 6 damage per second for 15 seconds. So that would be over 60 damage, obviously. Okay. It's going to come out to around 90, I think. I'm terrible at math, and I'm not going to try to do math on camera right now because that adds a whole layer of pressure that just shuts my mind down. That does not seem better, though. However, it does cost 6, whereas Incinerate costs 67. And then the other one was Freeze, a spike of ice that does 20 points of frost damage to health and stamina and slows the target for 15 seconds. 20 points is very low. But you know what we're going to do? We're going to grab Ignite in our left hand, or in our right hand, and grab Freeze in our left hand. And we're going to try them out first of all. So it's just a blast, and it burns them for 15 seconds for 6 points, which doesn't seem like a lot. And then Freeze is the same thing as Ice Spike. So they really didn't make a new spell. They just sort of messed with the spells that were already given to us. They just changed them around a little bit. However, we will try them and see how effective they are. Probably not all that effective. Like I said, hopefully we haven't missed out on too much of the armor set. We will get all of it even if we miss some of it, but I've pretty much explored every little place. It's just, it seems to me that we should get a ring and a piece of equipment if there's going to be a ring, but I don't know. I don't remember exactly how this goes. I don't remember exactly how you acquire or procure all of the pieces of equipment.
Well,
all the Draugr are dead.
Good. I'm glad I can count on you, at least. I think we're almost to the bottom of the barrow, but it's going to be everything I can do to find more miners. We've developed quite the reputation. But for enough gold, I can do it. Just barely.
How much?
5,000.
You can't be serious.
I know, you could almost buy a house for that much, but like I said, we've got quite the reputation out here. And coin is the only counterweight for a bad reputation. Have you got the money?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Good, good. This time I'll spring for some more experienced muscle. That should do the trick.
If they couldn't hold off the Draugr, who can?
All right. That sounds like that is indeed the last one. So I think we need to wait 24 hours 3 times. And then fast travel to Raven Rock in order to be able to finish this one off. That is something that we could do. However, I think we'll do this the more natural, the more organic way, and we will just head out to a different objective here. So while we're waiting for a message from Rallis, we're going to go ahead and head to Kagrumez. Like I said, we have all 3 gems. There are 2 inside Kagrumez, and there are 5 total. I'm really proud of myself. That's why I keep reiterating that, because we didn't have to get all of them. We just had to get 2. And I think we already had 1, so really we just had to find 1 more. But anyways, we passed by Kagrumez earlier in this Let's Play. I think soon after arriving to Solstheim. So if you guys remember it, this is it. We're going to go ahead and head inside. I don't remember exactly how this quest goes, which, like I said, I think is a good thing for the Let's Play, because it sort of adds a semi-blind aspect to it. Although, like I said, I have done this before. Let's head inside, and let's not stay here too long. I don't really like Dwemer dungeons. I feel like I say that. I feel like I've said that about every dungeon at this point, though.
Kill them, and the treasure of Kagrumez will be ours. Oh, I just have to figure out how to get this thing started.
Go ahead and give me a sneak increase. How about that? Come on, I barely ever sneak. Just a little one. Just a little one for Papa Vana. I don't even want to move. I don't even want to move in on them until we have leveled up our sneak. Let's take a look at it. Where's it at? It's about halfway. It's right at the end of the A. So let's do like sort of a half rotation and just see how much that increases. I feel like for some reason we're handicapped on sneak. It doesn't like want to ever give Adrenoch sneak. And I know that's insane. That's not realistic, but I'm doing everything that should increase it, right? I am just sneaking around people. There's a little pressure plate there, by the way. Ooh, I wonder if we step on it, what will happen? Let's try it. It is a pressure plate, right? Pretty sure.
Almost got enough. Just need one good haul.
It's always one more good haul, isn't it? You dirty, dirty bandits. Okay, let's take a look at where it's at right now. Yeah, it's look how slowly that's increasing. That's ridiculous, isn't it? That's crazy. All right, let's test out our new spells. We'll hit this guy with a flame. What's this thing called? Ignite. See how much damage that? Wow, that's nothing. Wow, that is seriously nothing. Okay, well, let's try the rest of it. You had to be a wizard, didn't you? You had to use a ward. I'm trying to test out my new skills. Okay, we have to be careful here. Super duper careful. Let's use a potion of ultimate healing. And what are we gonna do here? They actually might kill us. We need to be very, very careful. Let's cause a distraction first and foremost. Okay, we'll keep running around. Yeah, so Ignite and Freeze don't seem to do anything, which is really disappointing. So we'll go back to the Ring of the Erudite, which I don't know how we'll find a ring that's better than this, in all honesty. Okay, and let's go ahead and grab Mirak's sword and close wounds, and we'll try to battle out the rest of the stuff by ourselves without the help of Thorn and Spike. Nice job, guys. Very nice job. Okay, we need to search all of these bodies because this guy has 2. There's the other 2 right there. Wonderful. So now we have all 5 gems. We also have Ralith Eldry's notes on Kagrumez. See how long it is? Not long. I thought I'd say clever. I am closer to solving the mystery of these ruins. I have found references in ancient Dwemer texts that call Kagrumez the site of a set of trials, a training ground of sorts. This is thus far unprecedented in my research. This could explain why that gate is so unmovable. The proper trial has not been completed. It is possible nobody has opened this gate since the days of the Dwemer. What treasures of the ancient world lie in wait behind these doors? Gosh, I don't... Oh, I do remember, actually. Oh, that's what's in here. That's right. The pattern on the gate seems to hold the solution to unlocking it. It bears resemblance to the console in the center of the chamber. But what does it mean? There are 9 holes that I assume are to be filled, but with what? If only I had the means to fund more expeditions to the other Dwemer ruins of Solstein. They surely hold the keys to opening the locked gate. Even if I had the means to start the trials, I surely have not the means to complete them. I can't wait for more funding. I'm going to have to recruit those who will act on the promise of treasure alone. Surely there are those as excited about this find as I am. Rowleth Elderly. Yeah, I don't know what could be in those holes. What could fit in those holes? You know what? I actually thought this guy was the guy that wrote that journal, and he's not, so it does make sense that the dude didn't know what he was trying to find. Okay, so let's search the other guys. I don't think they're going to have anything actually, but just in case. That's 2, and where's the final person? Where did they fall? I think this is them. Yes, indeed. Spell Tome Healing. Probably should have read up on that book, my friend. Maybe would have helped you out. Okay, so here are the 9 holes they were referring to. We can exchange resonance gems. And where is the door that he was talking about? Here it is. So we've got middle left and bottom right. Middle left and bottom right. Are there any other doors, though, that we can put these in here? I don't think so. However, there is something up there. And there is something over there. Okay, middle left and bottom right. Are we looking at this at the wrong... No, it's like angle... Oh, wait, bottom right. What am I doing? Okay, so a trap is activated. Very cool one at that. Something that we haven't really seen before. These walls shifting around here. If all we have to do is take down these dwarven spiders, that's going to be quite easy. However, there's ballistas over in that direction. In all directions, actually. Does this open up that door, or do we have to take them down? Because some of them are being super lame and staying up there. You like how I dodged that, huh? You like that, buddy? You like how I dodged that one, too? You better get those hits in. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you, or at least I'm going to make you defunct. Oh god, hold on. Wait. As usual, I'm talking too much. And, oh, come here. Down you go. Alright, we have one more, and it looks like Thorn and Spike have fallen to the Ballista Masters. Actually, we have multiple things here. If we take one more hit, we heal. We also have Soul Tear for a little bit of extra damage. That's a lot of damage, actually. You know, that shout is so powerful, I would not be disappointed if it just didn't work on automatons. If it only worked on organic creatures, I would be totally fine with that. It's just too powerful. Okay, buddy, you're gonna hop down. There we go. 3 Ballista Masters. Are you kidding me? You guys do so much damage. You're big old ballistas. Your big old bolts. You guys got big bolts. Much bigger bolts than the, I don't know, there's not really another dwarven automaton that fires bolts, is there? Only you guys. Nice job, either way. Okay, I heard some more shifting. Looks like that door has opened up. I wonder if we can take... Well, if we can take them, it already put it back into our inventory. The other resonance gems. Actually, which way was it? Where have we not been? We need to go to... We need to go backwards, somewhere over here. Okay, through this door. So yeah, yet again, we have a very unique dungeon on our hands, obviously, with Kagrumez. We have 5 gems at the moment, and I wonder if we're going to get more. Find resonance gems across Solstheim to complete the Kagrumez something. Silly game, I already found all of them, though. Maybe each one gives us a bit of reward, because here we have 1,000,000 ingots. As well as a ton of dwarven oil, wow. Let's go ahead and take that since it's an alchemical ingredient. I could definitely use that, as well as the dwarven ingots, I suppose, but not nearly in the capacity of the other stuff. Okay, we have a lever here. Hey, buddy. Talk steadfast dwarven spider. Oh, that's right. You seem friendly. You should follow me. I totally forgot about this. So yeah, we get an actual companion, well, whatever you want to call it, follower, sort of a dog meat character. This is a little dwarven spider. He'll help us out, and I think he can actually die, however. Let's open up this chest. And that is really all that we want. Ooh, maybe this is an enchantment that we haven't gotten. And we'll take that as well, why not? Okay, so for the next thing, top, middle, and then bottom to right. Top, middle, 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 bottom to right. Okay. Excuse me. Top, middle, bottom to right. Looks like we're going to have a... Oh, yeah, they mentioned the trials. Okay, so there's going to be a trial every time. If that's going to happen, we need to get our boys out because these fights are fairly lengthy. Oh, look at this one. Quite a different atmosphere here. Tempered sphere. What does that mean? What are you doing, buddy? Oh, you're attacking. No, don't kill my spider. My little spider friend. You didn't already kill him, did you? Spider? Is he down? Is he just... Okay. There is a lot of stuff happening here, and we need to heal ourselves. Alright, yes, I suppose we just need to kill everything just like the last time, although that's a pathway that might lead to the exit, though. I would not be surprised. Can you drop down? I need you things to be on my level if I'm going to kill you, okay? Thank you. Who else do we have? Tempered Spear. Come over here. I'm going to temper you. I'm going to temper you. Let me go ahead and soul tear you. I know he resisted soul tear. You don't got to tell me. Alright, looks like that's it. Nice job, everybody, including you, Steadfast Dwarven Spider. You did a great job, little buddy. Let's see. It was this way, right? And that way leads to the exit. I believe so. Yes, indeed. The door has opened. Okay, moving right along. We have another lever, behind which we have a Steadfast Dwarven Sphere. You seem friendly. I don't need some... What? Yeah, I do. I want a spear. Where's the other dude? I think since we have him, we can't take this guy. It's time for us to part ways. See you later, alligator. Your pet heads back home. Okay, buddy. You should follow me. Yeah, boy! Now we have a Dwarven Sphere that's actually following us around. We can get a good look at him. Looks very scary. These things always scared me as a kid when I played Morrowind, because these things were in Morrowind, and I always saw the loading screens. Very cool. A really cool design. Definitely not anything like the Droidekas from Star Wars at all whatsoever. Okay, we got a bunch of enchanted stuff. As usual, an iron ingot. We're going to take all the iron. And we'll take that. And what is next? Okay, we're going to end this episode right here. In the next episode, we'll go ahead and input that one. And we have one more gem. But this might be the last one, actually. This might be the last one. So we're going to end this episode here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.